This is an interesting episode. You're being filmed by the amazing Christy from the other side of the waiting room, of the consult room. And I'll just demonstrate that just quickly before I come back and talk. But what we're doing as of next week, I'm going to talk about it now, is that we're going to invite all our clients back into the hospital, which is exciting for us, but it's a little bit daunting. We're all trying to protect ourselves, making sure that we can maintain the service. So as a result, there is this wonderful hole here that I have created. And I'm not a plastering expert, but I have created it, and we will be painting it by the time that you guys come in. But the concept is to be able to get you back into the clinic to help. So it's a far more personal service, but we're going to be maintaining our distance. The reason we're going to do that is because what we want to achieve is to be able that my staff, and myself included, feel confident in being able to do everything that we can, but we need you there. We need you guys here. It's been incredibly hard and challenging over the last 8 weeks to actually have you outside the building. And I know it's also been really hard and challenging for you as well. And I thank all of you, all of our clients, for putting up with this time and this challenging sort of pandemic response. But before I actually go into the details of it, when you come back in, please thank the amazing staff here at VHU, because they have had so many changes over the last month, and they're very, very conscientious and steady behind their staff members, and all the changes have been incredibly hard. And I congratulate every one of them for putting up with it, hanging in there, because we're now, luckily, we're seeing ourselves as a business, but also the state of the country being able to come out of it, and we've ridden the crazy wave of the pandemic and we're coming back out of it. And so the rules for next week, I'm posting it early. We will send you, everyone, a reminder and have it on our website, but I wanted just to let you know, because especially with this horrible weather that we've had over the last few days, it has been very challenging consulting outside and in the car park, but we are about to change, and that's going to happen as of the 1st of June. So as of next week, the entry and exit will change in the building. So currently we have 2 entries and exits, but I'll request that everyone comes to the front door. That way the amazing reception customer service team can actually manage who comes into the hospital. At the front door there'll be lines so that we can observe social distancing at 1.5 meters, and everyone who comes in needs to come to the front door. When you leave, you're more than welcome to go out directly outside the back lane, but what we don't want is situations where there's multiple parties crossing the back lane, because that will be encroaching on the 1.5. The second thing is, when you do come in, over the last 6 weeks, what we've had is these sanitisation stations right around the hospital. And so what I'm going to ask you guys to do, everyone, is to just sanitise their hands. You're more than welcome to use that hand sanitizer, and you need to wipe all over your hands. But also, there's also a Safe 4 spray. So, and we've been using the Safe 4 spray. It's safe to go on hands, but we've also been using it on leads and collars and cat cages and things like that. This will be at the front as you walk in, and we request everyone to do that. All my staff will be wearing a mask, and that's for our protection, and obviously it's reducing the amount of disease that we can spread to you as well. Now, if you would like a mask, if you feel safer wearing a mask, then by all means just ask the CSRs, the customer service team, because they'll be able to hand you a mask. We don't think you need it, but it's all about being safe. And what I want to stress also, and this is the opportune time, if you don't want to come into the building, we're doing exactly the same service for you. If you would prefer to stay in your car, we will come to you. If you want us to deliver food, materials, drugs to the back door, we will. And in fact, we actually would prefer that. So if you're ordering food, we will bring it out to the back door to the car for you to stop unnecessary traffic in the building. But if you don't want to, we are still offering web consults and house call consultations. So feel free. We really would like you to take the opportunity and use the opportunity. But what we want to do is be able to get our business back to as normal a situation as possible. Obviously, it goes without saying, it's a statewide, it's a national-wide, and in fact, it's international. If you have any respiratory signs, that includes a cough, shortness of breath, runny nose, please don't come in. Please stay away. Call us. We'll look after your very family members, but please do not come into the building because you're putting the rest of us at risk. And the other thing that we are saying is only one person per pet. As you can see from the chair, and we're going to have chairs up and down the corridor, is that there is only room for one person. So we're going to respectfully ask if it's possible that you leave kids, other family members outside, and one person will accompany each pet into the building. Out in the waiting room, you'll notice that we're going to have a mark around the floor, and it's really important that you observe that. There's going to be a sticker, and I just haven't put it down yet. Probably I should have before this episode. But we're going to have one sticker here to stand, one sticker over on the far side of the desk to stand, and then another one up here to the scales. So we're going to be able to have 3 parties, 3 individual groups in the waiting room at one time, and that's going to be observing the 4-metre square rule, including the staff that will be behind the desk. So please don't get too close, and the more comfortable that all my staff feel, obviously the better we'll be able to offer service, the better we'll be able to do what we do best. On the way out, you can go down the back door, as I've said, and we are also hoping that everyone, we're trying not to accept cash at the moment, so please, electronic payments, and rest assured we're wiping down the machine after every payment, and if you do have to sign for anything, we've got 2 different bins for pens. We've got the clean bin and the dirty bin, and you'll be able to take from the bin, and then we're cleaning the pens with the same hand sanitizer safe for product to make sure that we're not passing on disease. That's about it. The one question that some of our very good clients are asking is the daycare, when will daycare reopen? We want to try and get through this phase of reopening first, making sure that the team feels safe, secure, make sure that you feel safe and secure, and then we can bed down back into our normal service. Once we have that under control, we're looking at reopening daycare and getting completely back to normal. When will that be? As long as we continue on this incredibly good pathway of no or very few COVID cases, and as long as there's no local outbreaks, I would envisage that we'll be opening daycare towards the end of the month of June or early July. Haven't fixed a date yet, and it really depends on how the next couple of weeks go. So hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions or concerns, email us. I will have an up-to-date note on all the windows, all the doors, and thank you very much for bearing with us in this hard time, for continuing to come in, continuing to smile, because we've tried really hard to make it work, and we are we are all really excited to get things going back to normal pretty soon. Ciao.